Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all of our beloved and respected ladies and gentlemen today. Okay, welcome to the evening forum of today. And first of all, I would like to thank you all of the audience in front of me. Thank you very much for attending the forum for today. Our issue for today is the should the smoking in public place should be banned. Okay. First, I would like to introduce our panels for today. On my right is Dr. Muhammad Arif Izzuddin bin Muhammad Saufi. He has the philosophy of doctorate of politics, and now he is teaching at the University Kebangsaan Malaysia (UKM). Okay. In the middle is Professor Madya Muhammad bin Adi Ibrahim. He is also the lecturer at the UiTM Terengganu. And on my far right is Mr. Faris Al-Hakim bin Faisal. He is the health officer at the local clinic in Kuantan.
Thank you, moderator, for inviting me. I am very such honored to be here.
Welcome, Mr. Faris. Okay, first, before we go to the first topic, or should we say to the first point, I would like to tell you that smoking is the habit, or some habit for some people, and as we know, our topic today is should smoking in public places be banned? And what is public places? Public place is a location to which all of the public has access, and it is not a place exclusively used for a private gathering or any other personal purposes. Okay, let us jump for the first point. Okay, Mr. Faris, can I ask you some question?
Yeah, sure.
First, what can you give the meaning or the definition of the second-hand smoker?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the question. For me, the second-hand smokers is come from the people who do not even smoke, but it's affected from the smokers. So when the smokers smoke some cigarettes, then there's a person who will inhale the smoke that's coming from the cigarettes, which has its own negative consequences. For example, it can bring cancer to the secondhand smokers, such as lung cancer and many more. So, from my point of view, I think that smoking in public places should be banned because it brings bad negative consequences to the secondhand smoker, especially children and families who are eating that.
Okay, sorry for interrupting. First of all, I feel very honored to be here today, and thank you for Mr. Faris to explaining to us about the passive smoker and what the disadvantages and bad effect of the smoking habit. Okay, we all know that the smoking habit is a bad habit and bring negative consequences to our health. But I do not agree with Mr. Faris to tell that secondhand smokers. With the secondhand smokers reason, we have to ban the public smoking in the public, because if the someone who did not smoke, that did not want to be a passive smoker or secondhand smoker, they do not have to go to the places that where smoking is allowed. Where the smoking is allowed, though he know that the places is smoking allowed, but he already go there and tell that the smoking should be banned. So I don't think that is a good view for the for the smoker itself. They will feel bad because of that. Okay, back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you for the interesting point and interesting explanation from two of our panels, Mr. Faris and Dr. Arif. Okay, next, what I want to ask Prof. Muhammad. Do you have any support or any explanation you want to say about this topic?
Okay, thank you to moderator, Mr. Arif and Faris. Okay, so based on my personal opinion, employee, they have their right to work at healthy workplace, because as you know, smoking is bad for other life, and which is called secondhand smoker, right? Okay, so same as to the people who work at their workplace, non-smoker will receive not even the same effect, but worse effect rather than the smoker itself. Okay, so what happens if there is a woman which is in pregnancy receive the effect? Of course, it will give same effect to their baby, right? Okay, so this is why I think that smoking should ban to the public, because it will give uncomfortable workplace to the employee.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Muhammad.
Welcome.
From what he says, he highlight that every people has the right to have a healthy workplace. Okay, Dr. Arif,
Yes.
do you have any say in this?
Okay, I did not have too much to say about this, but we know that people or employee should know that the consequences of the working in the place where the smoking is allowed, where they do not have some private place to the smokers to smoke at the workplace. So the employee should not work at the place like that, because she or he know the bad effect to their health. And then if the woman that put in pregnancy and someone that did not be a smoker, a secondhand smokers, they should find a place or the workplace that provide a smoking room or anything, private places that provided to the only smoker in the room, and do not interrupt the other employees' lifestyle. And that's
Okay.
I agree with Arif's point. That's a very good point from Dr. Arif, to provide smoking room for the workers who want to smoke, so that it won't affect to the other workers who don't smoke and who pregnancies and all that, so it won't affect it. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Arif, Mr. Faris. Dr. Arif has some interesting point that he says that the people should know where to go and where to work, and they should know how to choose the safe and healthy workplace for them. And I want to ask Mr. Faris, do you have anything you want to say about Arif to disagree or agree Arif point, Dr. Arif point?
Yes, even though I agree that smoking should be banned in public places, but I partially agree about the Ari's point about the establishment of the smoking room for the smokers. They can reduce the effect to the other people's life.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Faris. Okay, next, I want to open this moment to any one of you want to give their point. Anyone?
Okay, I do not have too much to say, but I have my own point to disagree with the today topic that smoking should be banned in the public. Okay, my point is banning smoking in the public places will be bring the disadvantages to the restaurant owner and the business premises because mostly smokers, mostly the buyers that come to the restaurants, premises, they come to smoke because some of the restaurant we know that in open places, but in the closed place restaurant they did not smoke in there. They have their own common sense, right? You know, but they usually take their cigarette and smoke after their done their lunch or their dinner. So if we ban it in public, since the restaurant and the business premises is a public places, so there will be the business will be generate lower income because the people will come less to their premises, their restaurant, because they did not want to be compounded because smoking in the public places. They prefer to eat at home and prefer to do cooking themselves at their home. So that's all my point.
Dr. Arif, I'm afraid to disagree you. As you mentioned that smoking without smoking in public places, you mentioned that it will decrease the sales revenue of the business premises due to that. When people are not allowed to smoke, they do not want to come to the business premises. Instead, they want to smoke at home. But in some other cases, from my opinion, it doesn't mean that the business premises sales will go down, but as the ones who do not smoke also buy product from the premises.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Faris.
You're welcome.
Okay, what Mr. Faris highlight just now, that when nobody when the smoking places be banned, there will be no effect to the premises. That's what Mr. Faris want to highlight. And some of his point is that even the smoker didn't come to the public places such as restaurant or any store, the non-smoker will go, and the smoker, even they cannot smoke in there, they can what we say, take home. That's what I understand from Mr. Faris' point. Okay, next point, I want to ask Dr. Arif,
Yes.
from Mr. Faris' point and explanation just now. Um, what do you have in mind?
Okay, thank you for the moderator inviting me to explain my point. And from Mr. Faris' view, we can see that Mr. Faris said that the non-smoker will conquer the business premises because the smoker cannot go there because that is the public places. So they will bring some negative effect to the people around the smoker itself, because if the smoker cannot go to the public places or restaurant or business premises because of the banning of the smoking, so this will encourage them to smoking at home. Smoking at home, where they will smoke in the home or outside the home, is all near or their children, so they will badly affect their children's health. So it very negative, very disadvantageous to their family itself, although he that bring the disaster to their family. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Arif. Mr. Faris, you want to disagree or agree with Arif's point?
I'm partially agree and partially disagree about what Arif has mentioned. I partially agree. Yes, because when the policy, if smoking was banned in public places, smokers will go to their home and instead of public places to smoke, which can affect harm the family, especially children who are easily infected. But if they want to smoke at home, to those smoking consumers, they should be aware of what they are doing that can harm their family, especially children who are much vulnerable easily to be infected of health diseases. That is all from me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Faris. From what I understand from Mr. Faris' point, that smoking at home or even at any public places is dangerous to anybody, especially family and children. Okay, so I want to ask Mr. Faris again. Do you have any more powerful, or what we say, more strong support or point that you want to say that the smoking in public places should be banned?
Thank you, moderator. Yes, I do. I have another point in my mind that why smoking should be banned in public places. It's because with banning smoking in public places, it can reduce litter. What I mean is by litter, it means it can reduce the environment. It can increase the environmental safety from the smokings of the litter, such as the ashes, those little tiny things, which can increase the environmental safety and can reduce air pollution. Yes. Thank you, Muhammad.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Faris. You have a good point there, but I did not agree with that point, because rather than the government ban the smoking because of the litter, why don't they provide or the policy to reduce the litter or zero litterness in the public places? They can enforce the law to let the business premises or any public places to provide the smoking room or smoking places or even an ashtray to reduce the litter from the smoking from the cigarette from the ashes, just like you said, like that lah.
Thank you.
Better the provide policy. And I have another point for this topic because it's not, but for me it's not too logic because why if they want to reduce the littleness or reduce the health effect, the diseases among the our resident, our country resident because they're smoking, why don't they fully ban it? Why don't they fully ban it through the sale of the tobacco, cigarette, and fully ban cigarette from our country? They rather better than only banning in the public places. They will be bring more benefit than harm to our resident, our country, and our environment.
Thank you for the feedback. It is a really interesting feedback from Dr. Arif. Thank you for your feedback. Yes, maybe it's true because when there's a ban, maybe why should smoking industry should be exist in our country? Maybe we can follow the example of one of the nations that ban from the citizens to throw away the cigarettes, such as the Singapore. They can smoke, but allowed in only certain zones where they can smoke. If they litter, they will be charged a very high punishment fees. I think that's a very interesting. But another point, even if they have the ashtrays on the table, they have the place to throw away the cigarettes. It is also it creates the uncomfortable senses to the people who are at the public places, such as when people smoke, they release this kind of lingering odor of the stale cigarettes, which bring uncomfortable to the people at the public place. Okay, I have no comment.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Arif and Mr. Faris. What Arif said is so interesting and very much interesting, which is why there have been no complete ban on smoking in our nation. That we have to wait for another forum. That is our next topic forum. Okay, I must say it is so unfortunate that we have so little time today, and thank you for all of our panels that have given many interesting, many beneficial, and many informative information and knowledge to all of us. I hope that all of us, especially our beloved and respected ladies and gentlemen, to get some useful information that we can practice in our life. Okay, that's all from our forum today. Thank you all. Thank you our panel, and thank you for everyone that come to our forum today. Assalamualaikum.